Commander Do-hyun Kim sat in the cool, dim control room. His eyes watched the big screen on the wall. Red dots were showing up all around the edge of the colony. These red dots meant danger. The alien ships came 3 days ago, Do-hyun said, to himself. He rubbed his tired eyes. The aliens had arrived without any warning. Their ships now circled New Seoul Colony. Do-hyun and his team had tried to talk to them many times. The aliens never answered. Lieutenant Ha-yun Park stood nearby. Her face was calm, but her eyes showed worry. "Sir, they are sending something down to the ground," she said. "Our sensors show very hot objects. They are much bigger than normal soldiers." Do-hyun frowned. "Show me what they look like." Ha-yun pressed some buttons. The big screen changed to show the outer fence of the colony. The image came from cameras placed there. From the alien ships, strange things were coming down. They were not robots. They were not alien soldiers in armor. They were living creatures. These creatures had 6 legs. Their skin was hard and scaly, catching the light from the colony's artificial sun. Each beast was taller than 2 men standing on top of each other. They moved fast and smooth like hunters. "War beasts," Do-hyun said softly. "They are using animals as weapons." Ha-yun's hands moved quickly over her control panel. "Commander, I'm getting messages from the farm area. The creatures are attacking our animal pens and food storage first." Do-hyun nodded. "Smart move. They want to destroy our food, then attack where people live." He touched the communication device on his wrist. "This is Commander Kim calling all Tamer units. Code Red. I repeat, Code Red. This is not a drill." Ha-yun looked up with wide eyes. "Sir, the Tamers aren't ready for real battle. We're still testing that program." "We have no other choice," Do-hyun said, still watching the screen. "These aliens think they can scare us with their animals, but they don't know what humans from Earth have lived with for thousands of years." On the other side of the colony, a huge door slowly opened. This door was made of the strongest metal. Behind it was a special building. Inside this building, Tamer Captain Jin-woo Choi walked with firm steps toward the largest animal cage. Inside, the cage was an enormous earth animal. Scientists had changed this animal with special science to make it stronger and smarter. They had made it able to live on colony planets. The big animal saw Jin-woo. Its eyes, full of intelligence, looked right at him. It made a deep rumbling sound of greeting. Jin-woo could work with these animals better than anyone else in the colony. He had a special gift for understanding them and earning their trust. "They've come for us, old friend," Jin-woo said, putting his hand on the thick glass of the cage. "It's time to show them what Earth's monsters can do." In another part of the building, other tamers were getting ready. Some checked special equipment that would help them connect their minds with the animals. Others prepared special armor for both themselves and their animal partners. Jin-woo walked past the other cages. Each held a different kind of earth predator. There were big cats with teeth longer than human fingers. There were wolves the size of small cars. There were even creatures brought back from extinction. Fast, smart hunters with claws that could cut through metal. These animals were not just strong. They were smart. The scientists had made them smarter but kept their hunting instincts. They could understand complex commands. They could work together in ways their ancient ancestors never could. "All tamers, report to the main hall," Jin-woo called out. His voice echoed through the building. 20 men and women gathered quickly. Each wore a special suit with lights and small machines built in. These suits helped them connect with their animal partners. "The colony is under attack," Jin-woo told them. "Alien creatures are destroying our farms. Commander Kim has ordered. Code Red." The tamers looked at each other. They knew what Code Red meant. It meant they would fight. "But we're still in training," said Tamersu Bin Lee. "The neural links aren't fully tested. We don't have time for more tests," Jin-woo replied. "We trained for this day. Now it's here." Jin-woo walked back to the biggest cage. Inside was his partner, a huge cat with black stripes and teeth like knives. It was a saber-tooth, a hunter, from Earth's ancient past, brought back and made even more powerful. "Time to hunt," Jin-woo said as he pressed the button to open the cage. The huge cat stepped out. It stood almost as tall as Jin-woo. Its muscles moved under its fur like rivers of power. It looked at Jinwoo and made a sound that was part purr, part growl. Jinwoo put a special device on the back of his own neck. This would help his mind connect with the cat's mind. Not to control it. No one could control these predators. But to work together, as equals. In the control room, Do-hyun watched as more alien beasts landed. There were dozens now, moving toward the center of the colony. "Sir," Hyun said, "the Tamed unit reports they are ready." Do-hyun took a deep breath. "Tell them to move out, and Ha-un." "Yes, sir." "Record everything. The aliens need to see what happens when they threaten humans." From Earth. Outside the special building, the doors opened wide. Jinwoo walked out first. Beside him, the massive saber-toothed cat moved with deadly grace. Behind them came the other tamers with their animal partners, the wolves, the bears, the creatures. From Earth's past, the colony's people watched from safe places. Some were afraid. But when they saw the Earth predators moving out to defend them, they began to cheer. Jinwoo looked toward the farm area where the alien beasts were destroying everything. He put his hand on his cat's shoulder. "Let's show them what real predators look like," he said. Jinwoo rode on the back of his big cat as they moved toward the farm area. The special device on his neck made his mind connect with his animal partner. He could feel what the cat felt. He could see what the cat saw. The cat could understand what Jinwoo wanted. Jinwoo thought about how all this began. He remembered the day 15 years ago when he first saw the Earth predators. Jinwoo grew up in a city called Busan on Earth. When he was 10 years old, his school took the children to a science center. That day changed Jinwoo's life. "This is where we bring back animals that died out long ago," the tour guide had told the children. "We use old DNA to make them live again." Young Jinwoo had stared with wide eyes at the glass walls. Behind them were animals he had only seen in books and videos. Big cats with teeth longer than his hand, wolves bigger than his father's car, even dinosaurs, small ones, but real. "Why bring back scary animals?" another child had asked. The guide smiled. "Earth was dying, too many plants and animals were gone. The world was out of balance, we needed to fix it. These predators help keep nature healthy." But that was just the start. When humans began to build homes on other planets, they found new problems. "Space is not safe," Jinwoo's teacher had told the class years later. "Other planets have dangers we never imagined. Our machines and guns are not always enough." Scientists had a new idea. The Earth predators, already changed to help Earth, could be changed more to help humans in space. They made the animals smarter. They made them stronger. They gave them new abilities to live on different planets. Then came the biggest change, the neural link. Special devices that let humans and animals share thoughts and feelings. Not to control the animals, that never worked, but to work together, as partners. Jinwoo had joined the Tamer program as soon as he was old enough. He had a gift for connecting with the fiercest predators. Animals that scared most people seemed to trust him. Now as his saber-toothed cat ran toward the alien invaders, Jinwoo felt proud to be a Tamer. The colony needed them now more than ever. "Team leaders, check in," Jinwoo called through his communication device. He could see other Tamers moving into position around him. "Raptor team ready," came the voice of Tamer Sungmin Yoon. Sungmin was a quiet man who never spoke much, but he understood the small, fast hunters better than anyone. He had 3 velociraptors with him, dinosaurs brought back from extinction. Scientists had made their bones stronger and their brains smarter. The dinosaurs made clicking sounds with their claws as they waited for commands. "Wolf team standing by," reported Tamer Mireille Kang. She was the youngest tamer but one of the best. Her hand rested on the head of a dire wolf that stood as tall as her shoulder. 2 more tamers stood with her, each with their own huge wolves. These were not normal wolves. They were dire wolves, an ancient type brought back and made better. They could run faster and think better than any wolf from old Earth. Bear team in position, called Tamer HFY Ryu. HFY was large and strong, which was good because her partner was enormous. She stood beside a short-faced bear that was bigger than a small truck. Its shoulders were level with the top of the building next to it. The bear could tear through steel with its claws, but it followed HFY like a loyal pet. Jinwoo nodded, feeling proud of his team. Cat team will lead, he announced. He touched the neural device at the back of his neck, making sure it was working right. The device would make the connection between his mind and his cat's mind stronger. Jinwoo looked at the other cat tamers. Tamers Bora Kim and Taeho Park rode saber-toothed cats like his. Tamer Yoonji Cho partnered with a giant cave lion, its mane flowing in the wind. Through his earpiece, Commander Do-hyun's voice spoke. Tamer units, the alien creatures are breaking through in 6 different places. Our sensors show they hunt in packs. They seem to share a mind somehow. They're fast, they're strong, and they're smart. Jinwoo smiled slightly as he patted his saber-toothed side. So are we, Commander. He looked back at his team. 24. Tamers and their animal partners waited for his command. Each animal had been specially prepared for this colony world. They could breathe the air here. They could eat the food here. They could fight here. As Jinwoo and his cat moved forward, he felt the rush of excitement that always came when their minds linked fully. Through their connection, he could sense his partner's sharp senses. The cat could smell things from miles away. It could hear tiny sounds that human ears could never catch. It could see clearly in almost no light. Even better, Jinwoo could feel what his cat was thinking. Not in words, but in feelings and pictures. Right now, the cat was eager to hunt. It sensed the alien creatures and wanted to chase them. Patience, Jinwoo whispered, and the cat's ears twitched as it understood. Jinwoo looked ahead. They were getting close to the farm area. Through his cat's sharp eyes, he could see the alien beasts more clearly now. They had 6 legs and hard, scaly skin. They moved in perfect groups like they were all controlled by one mind. Jinwoo touched his communication device. Commander, we can see the targets. Request permission to engage. Permission granted, Do-hyun replied. But be careful. We don't know what these things can do yet. Jinwoo nodded, even though the commander couldn't see him. All Tamer teams, he called, form attack pattern alpha. The Tamers and their animal partners moved into position. The raptor team spread out on the left flank, moving quickly through the tall grass. The wolf team took the right side, already working together like the pack hunters they were. The bear team stayed at the center, rear, their massive partners ready to provide heavy support. Jinwoo and his cat team would lead the charge. The big cats were the perfect mix of speed, power, and intelligence. Through the neural link, Jinwoo could feel his saber-tooth's muscles tensing, ready to spring forward. The cat's heart beat faster, its eyes focused on the nearest alien beast. Jinwoo took a deep breath. In the control room, Commander Do-hyun and Lieutenant Ha-eun would be watching through cameras. In the safe areas, the colonists would be watching too. They needed to see that humans could defend themselves. Tamer units, Jinwoo said clearly. Attack! The saber-toothed cats leaped forward with amazing speed. Jinwoo leaned low over his partner's neck as they raced toward the alien creatures. Behind him, he could hear the wolves howling and the bears roaring. The raptors were silent hunters, but he knew they were moving too. The alien beasts turned toward them. For a moment, the 6-legged creatures seemed surprised. Perhaps their alien masters had not expected the humans to fight back with living weapons of their own. Jinwoo felt a fierce joy rise in his chest. The aliens had made a big mistake. They thought their war beasts would frighten the humans of New Seoul. They didn't understand that humans came from a planet of predators. For thousands of years, humans had feared the teeth and claws of Earth's hunters. But then humans had done something amazing. They had turned the greatest predators of Earth into their closest allies. Let's show them what Earth predators can do, Jinwoo said to his team as they charged into battle. The alien war beasts had destroyed 3 farm buildings. They had broken open a grain storage place and were eating the food inside. When they heard the Earth predators coming, the alien beasts turned to look. All 6 of them moved their heads at the same time, like they shared one mind. These alien creatures had many eyes on their heads. The eyes glowed slightly in the shadows of the broken farm buildings. The alien beasts made a strange hissing sound. They stopped eating the grain and moved toward the new threat. In the control room, Commander Do-hyun watched on the big screen. "Look at how they move together," he said to Lieutenant Ha-eun. "It's like they're all controlled by one brain." "Can we find what's controlling them?" Ha-eun asked. "Keep looking," Do-hyun told her. "For now, let's see how our animals do against theirs." On the ground, Jinwoo raised his hand high so all the tamers could see. Then he dropped it fast. This was the signal to attack. Jinwoo's saber-toothed cat leaped forward with amazing speed. It crossed the ground between them and the alien beasts in just seconds. The cat weighed over 1,000 pounds, and it moved at 50 miles per hour. When it hit the first alien beast, the sound was like two cars crashing. The saber-tooth's huge teeth bit down on one of the alien beast's 6 legs. Through the neural link, Jinwoo could feel the strange taste on his partner's tongue. It wasn't like Earth animals. It tasted like metal and something sour. Jinwoo guided his cat, showing it where to bite and when to jump back. He didn't control. The cat, they worked together. The cat knew how to fight. Jinwoo helped it understand this new enemy. All around them, the battle spread out. The wolves worked as a team, just as their kind had done for millions of years on Earth. 3 wolves circled one alien beast, taking turns jumping in to bite and then jumping away before it could hit them. Mireille directed her wolf pack with small hand signals and through her neural link. "Keep moving," she called to the other wolf tamers. "Don't let them predict where you'll be." The raptors were the fastest fighters. The small dinosaurs darted between the alien beast's legs, slashing with their sharp claws. Sungmin had trained his raptors to work together in ways that would have amazed the scientist who first brought them back from extinction. "Target the joints where their legs meet their bodies," Sungmin told his raptors through the neural link. The dinosaurs understood. They began to focus their attacks on these weak spots. HFY's bear team took longer to reach the battle. The huge, short-faced bears were not as fast as the cats or wolves. But when they arrived, they changed everything. HFY's bear stood up on its back legs, now almost 15 feet tall. It brought its front paw down on an alien beast with incredible force. The alien creature made a horrible screeching sound as its hard outer skin cracked. "Good hit," HFY called, patting her bear's side. Through their neural link, she felt the bear's satisfaction, but the alien beasts fought back hard. One of them reared up and sprayed a cloud of strange gas from holes in its sides. 2 raptors who were too close began to cough and back away, their eyes burning. "Chemical attack!" Jinwoo shouted into his comm device. "All units, be careful of the gas they spray!" Jinwoo directed his saber-tooth to circle around behind the alien beasts. Through his cat's sharp eyes, he noticed something strange. The alien creatures weren't just working together. They were protecting something. Behind the main group of alien beasts, Jinwoo could see a strange object. It looked partly like a machine and partly like a living thing. It pulsed with a soft light. "Commander," Jinwoo called, "there's some kind of device behind the alien beasts. They're protecting it." In the control room, Do-hyun leaned closer to the screen. "Zoom in on that area," he told Ha-eun. Ha-eun's fingers moved over her control panel. The screen showed a closer view of the strange object. "That's it," Do-hyun said with excitement. "That must be how they control the war beasts. It's sending signals to them, like a brain sending signals to a body." "A control node," Ha-eun said. "If we destroy it, the beasts might stop working together," Do-hyun finished. "Jinwoo, do you copy? You need to target that control node, destroy it, and the alien beasts might lose their coordination." "Understood," Jinwoo replied. He looked around the battlefield. The tamer teams were holding their own, but the alien beasts were tough. 2 of the raptors had been hurt by the chemical spray. One of the wolves was limping from a wound on its leg. Jinwoo needed a plan. The alien beasts were forming a tight circle around the control node. They wouldn't let the Earth predators get close to it. Then Jinwoo had an idea. "Sungmin," he called to the raptor tamer. "Are your 2 healthy raptors fast enough to slip past the alien beast without being seen?" Sungmin smiled. It was rare for him to smile. My raptors could sneak past a sleeping cat. These alien things won't even notice them. Jinwoo nodded. Good. Here's what we'll do. The cat team, wolf team, and bear team will attack from the front. We'll make as much noise and movement as possible. While the alien beasts are busy with us, the raptors will sneak around to the back and destroy that control node. That will work, Sungmin agreed. He turned to his two healthy raptors and put his hands on their heads one after the other. Through the neural link, he showed them pictures of what they needed to do. The raptors made soft, clicking sounds. They understood the plan. Everyone ready? Jinwoo asked the other tamers. They all nodded. Then let's go. Full attack. Jinwoo led the charge, his saber-toothed cat roaring as it raced toward the alien beasts. The other cats followed close behind. The wolves spread out in a wide line, their howls filling the air. The bears lumbered forward, each footstep shaking the ground. The alien beasts turned to face this attack. They moved as one, forming a wall of bodies and legs and claws. Keep them busy, Jinwoo shouted as his cat slammed into the nearest alien beast. While the main battle raged, Sungmin's two raptors slipped away from the fight. They moved through the tall grass at the edge of the farm area. Their skin changed color slightly to match their surroundings, one of the special abilities the scientists had given them. The raptors circled wide around the battle. They moved on silent feet, getting closer and closer to the strange control node. The alien beasts didn't notice them. They were too busy fighting the larger Earth predators. Finally, the raptors reached the control node. Up close, it looked even stranger. Part machine, part living tissue. It pulsed with light and made a soft humming sound. Through his neural link, Sungmin gave the command, "Destroy it." The raptors attacked the control node with their sharp claws and teeth. They tore into its outer covering, revealing strange parts inside that looked like a mix of wires and veins. The effect was immediate and dramatic. As soon as the control node was damaged, the alien beasts stopped moving as one. They stumbled and made confused noises. Some turned in circles, others backed away from the Earth predators. "It's working," Ha-Yun called out in the control room. "The neural connection between the beasts is breaking down." Jinwoo saw the change in the alien beasts. They were still dangerous. Large, strong creatures with many weapons. But now they acted like separate animals, not parts of one thinking mind. "All tamer units," Jinwoo commanded. "Finish this now." The Earth predators surged forward. Without their perfect teamwork, the alien beasts couldn't stand against them. One by one, the alien creatures fell to teeth and claws that had been perfected. Over millions of years of evolution on Earth's most dangerous planet. When it was over, Jinwoo patted his saber-toothed side. "Good work, old friend," he said. The big cat rumbled deep in its chest, pleased with the hunt. Jinwoo looked up at the sky where the alien ship still hung in orbit. "I hope you were watching," he said to those who had sent the war beasts. "Because that was just a small sample of what Earth's predators can do." "They're pulling back," Ha-Eun reported, watching the tactical display. "Regrouping at their landing zones." Do-hyun nodded, studying the retreat pattern. "Not a retreat. They're adapting strategy." "Jinwoo, are you seeing this?" In the field, Jinwoo directed his saber-tooth to a vantage point atop a damaged storage facility. "Confirmed, Commander. They're forming a defensive perimeter around something." Through his enhanced optics, Jinwoo could see the alien dropships had deployed a secondary payload, a pulsing, organic-looking structure that the war beasts were now encircling. "We're picking up intense neural activity from that central structure," Do-hyun reported. "It's the control node." Jinwoo exchanged glances with Mireille, who had guided her dire wolf pack to his position. "Cut off the head and the body dies?" "That's our working theory," Do-hyun confirmed. "But they've created an impressive defensive formation. Direct assault would be costly." Jinwoo considered their options, absently stroking his saber-tooth's massive shoulder. The big cat rumbled softly, sensing his thoughts through their neural connection. "What about non-direct?" Jinwoo suggested. "Sungmin, are your raptors up for some infiltration work?" The raptor tamer grinned, his lean face alight with predatory anticipation. "They were born for it, Captain. While the main tamer forces engaged, The war beasts in frontal distraction, Sungmin's raptors slipped through the battlefield with preternatural stealth. Enhanced with adaptive camouflage and augmented intelligence, the three prehistoric hunters moved like ghosts between the larger combatants. In the command center, Do-hyun and Ha-yun watched the tactical display with growing tension. Their coordination is improving, Ha-yun noted. The hive mind is learning our patterns. Not fast enough, Do-hyun replied as the first raptor breached the defensive perimeter. On the battlefield, Jin-woo directed a coordinated push, his saber-tooth leading the charge alongside Jaehwa's massive bear. The alien beast moved to intercept exactly as planned. Now Sungmin, Jin-woo called. The raptors struck with surgical precision, darting past the distracted war beasts and converging on the pulsing control node. Their enhanced claws, capable of shearing through spacecraft hull material, made short work of the organic structure. The effect was immediate and dramatic. The alien war beasts faltered mid-attack, their movements suddenly erratic and uncoordinated. Without the hive mind's guidance, they reverted to more instinctual behaviors, still dangerous, but no longer functioning as a cohesive force. It's working, Ha-eun reported, excitement breaking through her professional demeanor. Neural coordination is collapsing. Jin-woo watched as the previously organized alien force devolved into individual beasts, now fighting without strategy or purpose. All tamer units, he commanded, finish this. 3 days after the battle, Jin-woo stood in the colony's communication center as Commander Do-hyun addressed the alien vessel still orbiting New Seoul. This is Commander Do-hyun Kim of the Earth Colonial Defense Force, he said, his voice steady and clear. Your ground forces have been neutralized. Your bioweapons proved inadequate. Ha-yun monitored the transmission. They're receiving, sir. Do-hyun continued. We're transmitting visual records of the engagement. Consider this educational material for your military strategists. The attached footage showed Earth's enhanced predators overwhelming the alien war beasts. Saber-toothed cats, dire wolves, short-faced bears, and velociraptors working in perfect harmony with their human partners. Humanity evolved on a world of apex predators, Do-hyun explained. We survived by understanding them, respecting them, and eventually partnering with them. The creatures you encountered were not our masters of war. They were our allies. Jin-woo watched the commander with quiet pride. His saber-tooth lounged beside him, massive head resting on equally massive paws, the picture of relaxed lethality. You came to our colony bringing war beasts, Do-hyun continued. We responded with predators. We tamed generations ago. If these were our companions, consider what our actual weapons might be. After a long pause, the alien vessel transmitted a response, a simple signal indicating retreat. Within hours, their ships had vanished from New Seoul's orbit. In the aftermath, as colony repairs began, Jin-woo found himself in the tamer facility's medical bay checking on injured predators. His saber-tooth padded alongside him, occasionally nudging his hand for attention. Ha-yun found him there, datapad in hand. Intelligence reports the alien fleet has left our sector entirely, she informed him. Apparently, they've transmitted warnings to their other battle groups. Warnings about what? Jin-woo asked, though he could guess the answer. Ha-yun smiled. About the humans who fight alongside monsters. Jin-woo rested his hand on his saber-tooth's massive head, feeling the rumbling purr through their neural connection. They have it backwards, he said quietly. We're not the ones who tamed monsters. We're the ones who became worthy of their partnership. The saber-tooth looked up at him with intelligent eyes that held millennia of predatory instinct, now willingly channeled in humanity's defense. In that moment, Jin-woo understood why the aliens had retreated so quickly. They had come expecting to terrorize a peaceful colony with biological weapons. Instead, they had encountered the truth about humanity, that long before reaching the stars, we had learned to communicate with, respect, and fight alongside Earth's most perfect killing machines, and any species wise enough to recognize apex predators would know. This wasn't a colony of prey. This was a colony of hunters,